It's been a while since I sat on this porch and made a video. And I'm telling you right now, this video is not even gonna have a freaking thumbnail. I'm doing this Patrick Tommaso style. I'm just letting it rip, okay? Listen, I don't want this video to come off as Terry is complaining or, you know, having a pity party or nothing like that. You know, I posted about this subject on my community tab, which some of you may or may not have seen, and I wanted to get more insight because I do care about all of y'all, because y'all are my quote-unquote audience, okay? So your feedback for me is valuable. Let me step back and say I'm a very gracious person. I realize that what I get to do is pretty freaking dope, okay? I get to make camera videos and other types of videos online, and I get to make a living out of it. And I get paid a lot of money for some of this stuff, right? And it's not all from YouTube. It's like, you know, mixed with brand deals and affiliate programs and, you know, digital sales and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is I get to do this for a living. So, you know, again, I don't want this to come off as complaining. I'm just trying to figure out what I should do next. So, transparency. And this is the point of this video. Hopefully this transparency helps somebody else be as transparent. It helps them get some type of deliverance, okay? Anyways, I've been doing this YouTube channel, like the camera stuff. I've, you know, pivoted a few times, but hardcore camera stuff for about 4 years, okay? And personally, I feel like I should have been at 100,000 subscribers or more at this point, but at the same time, I realized that doing things my way, you know, and not following the same trends and everything that everybody else does, and keeping my flavor in the videos and not trying to, you know, suppress who I am, may or may not have stunted my growth. Neither here nor there. I should have been at 100,000 subscribers, okay? And this crossroad I'm at, on one hand, I feel like I want to go left, but on the other hand, I feel like I might be potentially giving up on this 100,000 subscriber goal as a camera channel. Now, some of y'all might wonder, Terry, who says you need to identify as a camera channel? That's a great freaking question. Nobody. I did. But neither here nor there. 100,000 subscribers was the goal at the end of last year, and I fell short, okay? I'm not complaining about it. You know, we about to be 70,000 strong, so I'm grateful for y'all. But my problem right now with the camera world is not the camera world itself. I know some people are sick of it, etc. I'm not. My problem is time and availability. Let me explain. These videos, okay, with camera reviews, lens reviews, drone reviews, to make them meaningful and actually give you guys quality, you know, video and information, they take a lot of freaking time, yo. And time is a commodity for me because I don't have a lot of it. So, and I know everybody has their own challenges. I'm not, again, complaining. I'm just being honest with y'all. So my challenges with timing is I have time, but I don't have a lot of time at one time, if that makes sense. What do you talk about, Terry? So, for example, my kids are in school, they in sports, all that other stuff. So when I wake up in the morning, I might have 2 or 3 hours to myself where I can sit down like, boom, I can make something happen. But then I got to go pick this kid up, and then I got to, you know, pick this kid up for work and take this kid there and that kid there. So the timing is the problem. And maybe I just suck at prioritization. Maybe that's the thing. But it's hard for me in this short amount of time that I do have available. And again, I'm grateful because I get to be with my kids all day and stuff like that. But the short amount of time that I have, it's hard for me to make meaningful content with the short amount of time I have. Now, some of you might say that that's fine. Just make what you can when you can. True, but this is also a business for me. So a lot of times my paycheck equals output, okay? Brand deals, I got to make the videos, etc., etc. You get what I'm trying to say? So some of these videos where we putting all this work into, they take days, okay? Hiring somebody to be a subject or a talent in the video, going out for, you know, getting all these photos and videos and you name it. Like, it takes a ton of time. And the problem with this is when you are dependent on this job right here to pay your bills, you need to be able to pump out more content. And I can by lowering my quality standard, right? But I don't want to do that. So here's the other flip side of it. What if I do put all of this time into one of the videos and there's no payoff? It gets no views or nothing like that. Then you feel like, oh man, I wasted all of this freaking time and I could have been doing something else. So that's the conundrum with the camera space. I love it. I love cameras, but the time is the hard part. So then we get to a freaking crossroad, because there's other things that I love to do, right? And, you know, when I started this channel, I didn't want it to be based off of one thing, and I made the mistake of only covering Sony content, so it became like a Sony channel, but I didn't want that. I wanted this channel to be about Terry and Terry's interests. Now, the flip side of this is because it's a business, a lot of y'all know on YouTube, for you to actually grow and, you know, turn it into a business, the easiest way is to niche down and only cover one topic or one thing. And I haven't done that, which is probably why I grow slower than everybody else. But here's my crossroad, okay? So I have other interests, and I'll tell you what they are. I love vehicles and motorcycles, which those kind of get tied into filmmaking. Y'all will see in the next couple weeks, we got some good stuff cooking. But it's all like film stuff, okay? I love cars and motorcycles. Like I said, I actually have a separate motorcycle channel with me and my dude. I'm big into faith, okay? I have a faith-based channel too, which I will put that on the screen. And I love video games. Okay, I love weapons too, but I can't make a channel about weapons, so I'm just not going to, I should say that. I love video games. And let me be honest, you know, I'm always playing on consoles and stuff like that, but I've always wanted a PC. I just never wanted to get into it because I remember how buggy Windows was, and, you know, I know it's a money pit once you start to get into it, but shout out to Gerald Undone. He gave me his old PC because Asus gave him a new one. And if you know Gerald Undone, you know, he don't get no cheap stuff. So even his PC from last year is still an absolute monster. So he gave me his PC. And now that I've started playing it, okay, which I don't play often because I, again, don't have time. I only play at night at 11 o'clock at night when I'm about to go to sleep for like 45 minutes or like a Friday night, okay? But what I'm saying is I love video games. And I want to get into video game content, right? So here's where the crossroad is. I could either start a new channel, which is difficult running more than one channel, as I'm already having difficulty doing. But I know I can hammer that channel with just gaming content. And there's no, like, quality threshold in gaming. You know, when I upload a camera video, it's got to look saucy at least because I'm advertising camera gear and showing off, you know, visuals and lens capabilities and such. Video game content is not like that. So I could literally sit in my house every day and crank out a freaking video without having to leave a crib, okay? So that's where the video game part is appealing, and I love playing video games. Or I upload the video game content on this channel. And in the community tab post, there were some of y'all that said, AT, upload the gaming content on this channel, right? And YouTube will carve out your gaming audience and your camera audience. And some of the people were like, you know what? I love your camera stuff. I came for cameras. If you start covering games, I'm out of here, which is to be expected. But I'm curious of what y'all think. I do feel like starting gaming on this channel would give me a springboard. Again, this is what I depend on to make a living because it's already 70,000 of y'all here, and I'm willing to bet you at least a quarter of y'all enjoy video games versus starting a new channel. But at the same time, I kind of feel like, man, I haven't put enough time in yet. I kind of feel like because I didn't hit this 100,000 subscriber mark when I wanted to, now I'm trying to take the shortcut or the easy route. I don't know. These are, you know, content creator thoughts that we have to wrestle with. Anyways, what it boils down to is with video game content, I can make a lot more. And I would love to continue to do both of them. I just need to know from y'all as my quote unquote audience, I like to call y'all my family, what do y'all think? Oh, that was a Leviathan B. What do y'all think? Would you prefer maybe like a Monday upload with a video game and a Friday upload with a camera or something like that? Or do you think I should separate them? I'm at this crossroad and, you know, I need your input. I need your help. I appreciate y'all so much for even sitting here listening to me ramble on. I appreciate all y'all support that y'all give me, and I'm just curious to know what y'all think. So that's all to this video. Again, I ain't even gonna upload a freaking thumbnail. YouTube is gonna push it out to whoever got to see it. And till next time, I'll catch y'all. So peace of chicken grease, Tyson Terry Wolf, and I'm out. Peace.